Getting it carried a loud bang. We hear in this report from Bill Buckmaster.
The light rail groundbreaking got off to an explosive start when a demolition team made up of South Bay officials blew up a county-owned structure that's to become the site of the light rail system's maintenance facility. A host of dignitaries were on hand to launch the project, the first system to be funded in part by a 5-cent a gallon gas tax, and the first in almost a decade with Uncle Sam.
This is the first time in that 8-year period that the federal government is actually putting a large sum of money for a new program being undertaken by local government and local citizens.
Now we know we're going to have a light rail system in Santa Clara County. It's a matter of getting the project done, getting it constructed. We've got good contractors, so it's going to be here. It's a way of launching ourselves now in the 21st century.
Once complete, the 21-mile light rail corridor will extend from the city of Santa Clara on the north through the heart of San Jose to the southern end of the Santa Clara Valley, about 10 miles south of the San Jose Convention Center. The light rail system, similar to one in use in San Diego, will be an above-ground electric project using rail cars that can run at speeds up to 55 miles per hour. The project will serve about 45,000 commuters daily to and from an urban area that has one of the lowest transportation use of any region its size.
In New York City, for example, better than 1 out of 2 people use public transportation. San Francisco, better than 1 out of 3. But here in San Jose, only about 3% use public transportation. And the backers of the Guadalupe project are banking that that percentage will climb drastically after the project officially goes into effect in 1989. In San Jose, Bill KIC News.
Well, despite all of its seeming benefits, not everybody's happy with that project. A citizens group called People for Efficient Transportation has filed suit in federal court to stop the system. They claim the public is not properly notified of the plans to build the project or failing to prepare. In addition, the Southern Pacific Transit Company has refused to allow the light rail trains to cross its tracks. A new on toxic chemicals is set for the...
They definitely did away with shovels for this groundbreaking. The site where this house was blown up will eventually become the maintenance yard for one of the country's most ambitious light rail systems. The $380 Guadalupe Corridor project will give commuters another way to get from the residential neighborhoods of South San Jose to the jobs of Silicon Valley in northern San Jose and Santa Clara.
This is the end of a dream and the beginning of a new dream. We just launched ourselves into the 21st century.
The daily nightmare of trying to commute on South Bay freeways is what led to the light rail system dream. There are 600,000 counting now, with 300,000 more jobs expected in the next 15 years. Only 3% of the commuters ride public transit. Officials are hoping, faced with a choice, more commuters will opt for the trains.
It's purely and simply as a commute device from the neighborhoods to the major industrial centers to carry the additional growth we expect between now and the year 2000.
But right now, all is not clear tracks for the Guadalupe Corridor. The tracks near downtown San Jose at First Street, and they will intersect with the corridor. SP expects heavy use of these tracks because of the Fremont Toyota plant, and they would like to see an underpass here, rather than having trains stop trains.
This is SP's main freight line between the Pacific Northwest and Southern California. SP underpass, the commuter trains could wait as much as 20 minutes for the freight trains to pass. The underpass could cost $6 to $12 million. The Public Utilities Commission may have the final say.
If there is an additional expenditure, that will have to be dealt with at the time, but we're designing it right now. The way the decision comes down, we'll be ready for it.
In fact, there was nothing but optimism at today's dedication ceremonies. State and local government put up funds